Hello ladies and gents, welcome on back to Lost Skies. In the last episode we got everything prepped out and we needed to basically do a little bit of farming. We built our forge. I made some extra storage for extra supplies. And we got all set up for the next stage, which is going to be, you hit your B key, and we have the Ciborium Shipyard. So 30 metal, one printing thing, and Atlas. You can make the metal in the forge, the printing thing in the crafting thing in there, and then the Atlas shard you can make right there in the forge. Okay, so there are multiple stages of these, so the further you get in the game, the bigger or more ships you can make, supposedly. Okay, so we've got blueprint ships. We got this little dinghy thing, skiff, which actually isn't too bad, except there's a hole in the center of it. That's one I made. And then this is kind of just the easiest version that I could come. Alright, so you can edit it from here if you want, but I think I'm just going to keep it real basic and simple here. And it should be up there now. Okay. But now we got to do a bunch of work on it to try and make it livable. And to crouch. Drops your level. Okay, so at this point, it's up to you what you want to do. I hate this piece of deck right here. I'm going to destroy it at some point, because there's no way in the ship editor to create just that simple open space there so you can put a ladder or something else you could get in there. But it's all good. You go back into B. And let's see. Essentials. So this is the core. If this gets blown up or damaged, your ship dies very bad. Put that right in the center of the old ship. All right. Yeah, it should work. And you have to register the ship for some reason. Okay. Then comes the fun part. We got to go up. Okay, and it's all up to you where you want to put your helm and your sails and everything else. Let's see, helm. Again, Atlas shard, metal. I put mine right at the front. And you can see in the controls on the right, you can pick up and move things. So it wants you to put, let's see, square and triangle sails. We got the basic here, lift, power, wind performance, and then weight. So that's side winds, catching tailwinds. The problem is that we get a little bit of everything. So you're going to be fighting it no matter what. Let's see. One of those there. Let's see. And to get them to work, let's walk up to them and hit E. Okay, let's go with the square. All right, and that is the basics. The next thing you want to do, of course, is going to be put some storage. So the makeshift storage, that can only be made on the ground. These guys could be made in the sky. Alright, so then we've got our ship essentials, and I like the planks here because they really don't give you an effective way to come back to the ship if it's really high up. And it gives you something extra to shoot at. You fall off of things, which I tend to do. And the thing about time in this game, it doesn't pass, I don't think, when you lay down. It kind of sucks, but... because the only other thing we'd want would be lights on our ship. Here we go. Basic wall light, huh? Well, that would look cool if we could turn it around. What direction it looks like here when it comes on. And we should probably put walls and shit on the side of it. That's usually a good idea. It also help make it more structurally sound. Oh, we have a crude metal spike. Probably have to... yeah, put a front right here first. We got riveted metal, solid half panels, solid wood. That should be what we want. Question is always, what side do you leave open so you can get in and out of your ship? Even that panel open is usually a good idea. Just to begin with here until I can get a weapon that is strong enough to smash some flooring in here. See, now come to this one. Okay, and then we go back. And that way it'll help us find our stupid ship at night. Because we will have a bunch of time when we're trying to run around trying to find it. Okay. one more, and then we need to think about what we're going to need in this next area we're going to. Oh, we should probably put some under the deck, huh? Oh, it kind of lights it up from the inside, doesn't it? Oh no, we forgot to do these. All right, we're done. Like everything we got. So get rid of all that junk. Drop the sails here. Drop the sails here. Just unlock. Oh. There we go, I stopped. Okay, so ship controls are on the right. You can damage your ship enough, it'll turn into a giant massive ball and you're screwed. You can see the currents blowing on the screen, so that tells us which way things are going. And we have our little doohickey here. You can move even with your sails down, but you won't move optimally at the top speed. Right now we're doing pretty good. We don't have any ship weapons. We can control the view. That's why I kind of built my sails this way. It makes it a lot easier to see where you're going. And the space will get us higher, which is where we want to go. We've got these two little areas right here to take and do next. But you are kind of slow as a turd. Alrighty, folks. Man, that took forever. I need to think about changing how I do with these sails. Because when I'm going straight into something, ooh, it sucks. But devs say, whenever you park your ship, never park it over cut trees or anything else. Try and find an empty spot like so. You see, we got plenty of space. So, we never made it up to this area. There's one of those bots. There you go. Uh-oh. Oh, you're going to take us right into the heat, huh? Yep. Trust me, you want to kill this thing first. That's right. Who's your daddy and what does he do? One thing you'll probably make more than anything else of. Oh, make sure I got plenty of ammo going to this area. Okay. We'll check out the rest of this area once we go through. Uh-oh. Let's see. Here is... Okay, and I am so glad I brought these. Like I said before we left, in the last episode, you always want to carry these around with you. Because you then can take stuff like this and just figure out what direction where you need to push it. Okay. So, which one is? Oh, it's control. There we go. Might want to mine that thing when we come out. Ooh, what do we have down here? Nothing else. No goodies? No weapons or anything? Ooh, more of those, huh? Okay. So yeah, connect them all and it opens it, obviously, but so we got one. That's weird that there's nothing else in there. I mean, I would have thought there would have been something like, oh no. There we go. And then we can we hit this from here? Okay, that's where you got to be careful. As soon as you see that. All right. Ooh, I was right. All right, so come over here, load our weapon. One thing we always need more of is plant fiber. But this has got to be something over here. Like an old shipyard. Isn't that what that is? Oh, shit. Fireplace. Go ahead and camp. Okay, yeah, we already got that one. Okay. All right, so there's another island there. There's one there. There's one up there. it's a question of which one we want to go to after that. Right. Alright, 1 second. I'm going to go back to the old ship. Then we're going to do that top section up there. You know, we need some storage. Nope, that only goes on the ground. Why won't it let me do this? Oh, inside the shipyard bubble. That's stupid. I should have put that on before we left. That's okay. Pull the Alt button around. You can look all around. Now, there is stuff that we need to get on the underside of these. Floating islands. But yeah, again, depending on what the wind's doing, I don't really want to open my sails right now. We're so close. I want to check this whole area out here because there might be more than one doohickey. Shift is all stop. Okay. Let's see what's this way. We got a bunch of these things floating around. Well, look, a gift horse in the mouth. These things. We need. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, where'd you come from? That makes you wonder, did it come from up there, or did it come from over here? Ooh, what are we on here? That's obviously covering something. Oh, that one is. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have to slap another one of our doohickeys on here. Come on, you stupid thing. Up. I want to make sure this is pushed out of this hole. Because when that thing wears off, I don't want it. Let's see, reel in. Oh no. Well, that's not working, right? Oh yeah, there's a thing to scan right there. Nice. This is what we have to scan to get our blueprints. Okay. Whoa. Come on. All right. Back the way we were going before. Let's see. To put this back here. You know, it's giving us a little bump and help. So see, I know there's at least one more of those around here, but what is this area? Besides, a good spot for those things. Woo! Oh, thank God we got some ammunition this time. Oh, that's not good. That usually means... Oh, no, we've got to... Okay, so these are weird little puzzles that they have in the game. You attach your doohickey to it, and you pull on it, and you get it... It has to face a certain direction for it to work correctly. There we go. Ration pack. Oh, okay. Man, they put a bunch more of those ration packs everywhere. And that's what this 9-minute one is here. Don't think there's anything else, but let's go up top just in case. I don't think there's anything else. Could be wrong though. Whoa. It's okay, we got one more to get here. Boy, you can really see these guys now. Man, they're everywhere. I would assume that is ultimately the goal of the game, is to make it to that. But okay, good thing I saved one of those. We have to move that. It's going to be blocking these. This is another one of the puzzles they have. We've got to go over and kill little turret monster first. Right over there. Come on, open. Go. Hello. Okay. Uh-oh. That's okay, though. This is still considered, I think, the first island. And they've got a whole bunch of metal on the ground, so you can remake your weapons. Don't forget the chests. Beyond that, I don't think we need anything. Alright. We're going to have to move this thing to get the rest of these to work. Come on, big boy, you got to get out of our way. Okay. Then we come over here. You're an asshole. Let's see. Shipyard. Biddles? Or the same stuff we've already gotten. I think that's all there is here. So now we're going to go back to our base. It's going to take me a bit to get back there and fly back into our dock so we can put storage, which I should have done to begin with. But if you're curious, the difference between backpack and stash. Backpack is what's always on you. Like I said, these things you lose if something happens. Stash, this is, you don't lose this. So we don't have to come back and get these discs if we were to die between now and going back to our base. So give me a second. It's a pretty good run. And fly. Dang, did I get close enough? Yeah, that was a... Man, they need to work on that. Okay. First things first, most important thing is come down this way. And our computer. Now comes the question of what do we want to make? We have 3, and there's 4. This is a medium to low power shotgun. This we have to get because it will give us a whole bunch of different crafting options. And this will make it so we don't have to keep coming back here to do just make whatever basic things that we need. Then we've got, yeah, the gun. So I'm going to go here, like that. Then we've got arc catalyzer for repairing. Then there is the smelter for us. crafting station so you can cook on the ship. See, I wish, yeah, but what's the benefits or not? See, devs, God, they still got so much work to do with this. And you can't see what's, oh yeah, you can. So the next round is the Atlas Enhancer, which makes me think that's what we need to get the next major upgrade. Then we've got cannons, hip lamp. That's, see, this should be higher. Yeah, they need to think about, at least in my opinion, how they design these. But just to make our lives easy, I'm going to keep the workbench with us too. There are computers in other areas that we'll go to, so we don't have to worry about uploading things. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is build those on our ship, and that'll be the fun part, because so the research table takes silica that's underneath the planet, these islands here. You have to crawl underneath them, and then to get that connective tissue, this is how you get the connective tissue, eventually. It's also the problem with not getting the 12 gauge, because these things now are going to come after us. Did we lose him? No. Now I pissed all of them off. God, oh, he's wrapping me around shit. Oh my God, I finally killed it. Okay. God, it almost killed me again. And I dropped everything I had. That's awesome. All my stuff. But if you hit that, there you go. There is the conductive vessel tissue. We need to kill one more of those things and then get the silica. And what's weird with this game is when you die, it doesn't... Oh, no, there is my stuff. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you come right back to it. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll take everything. Stand in here where it's safe before I go after another one of those things. Yay, we got everything. All right. And then it takes the same thing for the workbench. So we've got to kill a bunch of those. So I'm going to go put storage on the ship. Work at getting these items taken care of in between episodes. And then we'll go somewhere else in the next episode. We have islands all around us that we can go to. It's kind of hard to tell what's close and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Because there's that, there's that. There was a couple over that way. There's some out that direction. So we'll see in the next episode. But tune in next time. As always, keep your heads down. Your warriors of doom up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.